John Robeson at Robeson Service, and today we're looking at a kind of an unusual barn find, a 1968 MGB. This car actually belonged to my late father's best friend, and he is, I believe, 92 years old this year. He hasn't driven the car in over a decade. It's been sitting in the garage at his house, and we've brought it down here because he'd like us to sell it. He's not going to drive it anymore. So what we know about this car, he tells me that he had a rebuilt engine put in it about 25 years ago. He has owned the car about 40 years, and also 20 years ago or thereabouts, he had rust in the sills repaired. And if we open the doors here, you can see marks there where it was welded there. You can see welding marks up there. You can see that it's had some, so that's a welded seam right there. It's got welding work here. I can't tell you the extent of the metal work, but if you listen to that, you can hear that we're tapping metal there. One thing I do observe is that the door gap is kind of closed up here, and it's open up here, so they maybe didn't do the straightest job of welding. If we go to the other side, it's similar. You can see the gap is again closed up here at the top, and here we've got a same place. We've got a weld mark right there, another weld. It's got the thump of just being metal rocker there. So that's what I know about bodywork. Looking inside, it's got this split in the seat here, but otherwise, interior is really good. The carpets are good. And look at the dash there, the dashes. It's all, it's better than most, for sure. I'd draw your attention to a little bit of overspray on that door cap there. And the finish on this car is not the smoothest. It's a so-so paint job. But the car is completely painted. If you can open the hood, Jose, I'll look in the trunk here and just show them what we've got back here. So the car came to us with the top folded up here. Underneath, it's got a tonneau cover, and we've got photographs of those in place on the vehicle. In front there, you can see the steel loops for the top and all. Over here, there is a workshop manual for the car, and here are some old carts. Here's an insurance card from 25 years ago, and then we've got the old registrations. Now this car, because of its age, is sold on a bill of sale and title, which we have. So that's what's in the trunk. Up here, you can see the car's got a replacement alternator. There's a sticker on the windshield indicating the oil was changed 200 miles ago, but that was 15 years ago, which gives a sense of how little this car has been driven. There's no sign in here of any kind of accident damage. There's no rippling or crinkling of any of the bodywork here, which is, I think, a plus. And it's a complete car. It's I think this is a really good foundation for someone who wants to do a little bit of work and make it drivable and then fix it up over a period of time. This car starts and runs. The brakes do not work safely because the car's been sitting, and I assume the cylinders are all in need of rebuild. But it's a running, driving car that moves in the yard, and I think could be made safe to drive relatively easily. It's being sold, obviously, as a fixer-upper project. The car's here. It's here at Roadster Service in Springfield, Massachusetts, and this will be offered without reserve on Bring a Trailer.